Hello friends, welcome to our channel Better Document. Before I move ahead, please subscribe to our channel. Hello friends, in this video I'm going to show you how to work in project setup in RoboHelp. When you create a new project in RoboHelp, these folders are created by default under project setup. These folders are Windows, Master Pages, Skins, Screen Profiles, Screen Layouts, and Context Sensitive Help. Under Windows Help, you need to create window properties for the help types that you are going to create. In this example, I have created window properties for Microsoft HTML help, that is CHEM file. This is the window properties for web help. Under master pages folder, you have the master pages that are nothing but the designs or templates. Under skins, you have to design the skin for your web help. Skin means that how it will appear or look, that is look and feel. So these you can design these tabs like font type and then skin color and then this pane. Under screen profiles, you have the screen size for the help outputs that you are going to create for different kinds of devices like desktop, phone, and tablet. Under screen layouts, you have the designs for the help outputs that you are going to create for handheld devices. Under context sensitive help, you have the files and then mapping IDs. Now I'm going to show you how to configure the window properties for help outputs. This is the sample for window properties for Microsoft HTML help. Under window name, you can write any name, that is a window name, and then a window caption, and then this is the windows to display. This means this will be appearing here at the window bar. Under buttons, you have these many options: hide, show, refresh, locate, back, home, button 1, button 2, then options, forward, stop, and print. In this example, I have selected back and print. If you select back, this means that wherever you are browsing in help output, you can go back to the previous screen or page. And if you have this option print, you can take out a print of the help topic. Under try pen tabs and windows, you have these many options: TOC and index, search tab, favorite, glossary, advanced search, browse sequences, and then default tab and tab position. Under default tab, you have three options: contents, index, and search. So you can make one of the options as default tab. This means that if you have selected contents and when you create your help and open the help the content will appear at the first. This is tab position. Here you have two options, top, left, and bottom. If you select top, then all these tabs, contents, index, and search will appear at the top here. If you select left, then these options will appear at the left here. And if you select bottom, then these options will appear at the bottom. Here I will show you the example of this help. What do I mean by default tab position and tab position? So see, this is the top position and this is the left position and this is the bottom position. So because I have selected left option, so these tabs are appearing at the left. Under type pane options, you have these many options like hide navigation pane on startup, auto synchronize TOC, and then remember window size and option, and then auto hide and navigation pane. Remember window size option is an option. If you select this option, then whatever the size of help you have, you actually, when you open your help, you can resize your help according to your requirement. And if you have selected this option, then this help will remember this position and size, and when you open next time, your help will appear in the same position as you left it last time. That is one of the good options, as I think. However, I have not selected this option in this example. Auto synchronize means TOC will be automatically created as configured. So after making all the settings appropriate, click OK to save the settings. Then I'm going to show you the second example, that is window properties for web help. This is also very much similar to what we did in the previous example. However, there are few options which are not here. So to begin with, we have window name, then window caption, then windows to display. Windows to display is actually a type of list. If you have multiple window names, then you must select the one that you are going to display in your help output. So if you do not select this will just disappear. And under these button options, you have these many options like contents, index, search, and glossary. I have not selected glossary, so obviously glossary will not be part of the help output of web help that I'm going to create. And here is the option. So I have selected this default browser settings. Then view in panes. Pane means, see, this is the pane, left pane and right pane. If I select one pane, then the left pane will not appear, only this part will appear. But I have selected two panes for web help. So the help will appear in two panes, left and right. Because I believe that in the left pane we have other navigation features. So they should be there so that it's easy to browse to any intended position or location in your help. After making all the settings appropriate, click OK to save the settings. After you have created your window properties for the help outputs, make it sure that you actually associate this setting to your web help output. To associate this design to your help output, go to single source layout. Under single source layouts, you will be having all the help outputs listed here, beginning from responsive HTML5, multi-screen HTML5, web help single source layout, ebook, web help pro, Adobe Air, flash help pro, Microsoft HTML help, and printed documentation, and then XML outputs. Make it sure that you select the right one which you are going to create or associate. So I have selected Microsoft HTML help in this example, and then right click this option and then go to properties. On these HTML help options, you will see these various options. Then come down to default window and then select the window that you created in your help, and then click save. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe to our channel.